The mother of Ahmaud Arbery has condemned Kanye West's White Lives Matter stunt as a move that legitimizes the type of extremist behavior that led to her son's racist murder at the hands of 3 white men. Wanda Cooper Jones told Rolling Stone in a statement through her attorney Lee Merritt that West's mockery of the Black Lives Matter (BLM) movement and promotion of the white supremacist phrase set us all back in the fight against extremism. Ms. Cooper Jones said she felt extreme disappointment with the rapper's actions, which flies directly in the face of the support that he has shown to her and the families of other victims behind closed doors. As a result of his display, White Lives Matter started trending in the US, which would direct support and legitimize extremist behavior. Much like the behavior that took the life of her son, the statement read. That is the thing that Wanda and families like hers continue to fight against. This mockery of the Black Lives Matter movement and his now denunciation of the movement as some sort of hoax flies directly in the face of what he's said. The statement continued, "It's confusing for her, it's confusing for the families to receive his support privately, but publicly to set us all back." Mr. Merritt, a prominent civil rights attorney, added in an Instagram post that what happened to Arbery was not a hoax, as he branded West's actions dangerous. What happened to Wanda Cooper Jones' son was not a hoax. White supremacist ideology and associated violence is on the rise. Whatever Kanye's motive for endorsing the White Lives Matter troop, it is in fact dangerous, he wrote. Arbery was murdered in a racially motivated attack in the Satya Shores neighborhood in Brunswick, Georgia, back on the 23rd of February 2020. The unarmed black 25-year-old was jogging through the neighborhood when he was chased by 3 white men in their pickup trucks. One of the men then shot him dead in the street in broad daylight. The 3 killers evaded justice for months before footage of the murder, filmed by one of the 3 killers, was leaked, finally leading to their arrests. All 3 men are now serving life sentences on state murder charges and federal hate crimes charges. In 2020, Arbery's name became one of the rallying cries of the BLM movement when racial justice protests calling for an end to systemic racism and police brutality in the wake of George Floyd's murder spread across America. At the height of the movement, West announced that he had donated $2 million to support the families of Arbery, Floyd, and Breonna Taylor, the EMT who was shot dead by police during a botched raid in Louisville, Kentucky, in March 2020. The donation included funding for legal fees for the families, college tuition for Floyd's daughter, as well funding to support black-owned businesses in his home city of Chicago. Now, 2 years on, West is under fire for branding BLM a hoax and promoting a phrase typically championed by white supremacists. On Monday, the rapper showcased his new Yeezy SCN9 collection in Paris, sending models down the runway in shirts emblazoned with the phrase White Lives Matter. West also wore a shirt featuring the same slogan and posed alongside controversial right-wing commentator Candace Owens, who sported a matching design. The move sparked an instant backlash, with Jaden Smith walking out of the fashion show and Vogue contributing editor Carafa Johnson calling out West for his indefensible behavior and his incredibly irresponsible and dangerous act. But West continued to stand by his design, taking fresh aim at BLM, as well as his critics. "Everyone knows Black Lives Matter was a scam. You're welcome," he wrote on Instagram on Tuesday. According to the Anti-Defamation League, White Lives Matter is a white supremacist phrase that originated in early 2015 as a racist response to the Black Lives Matter movement.